What's going on, IT? Jerry Smith here, back again to give you the gift of audio. Maybe a few edits too, who knows. Yesterday, I was able to get a League Card Master Challenge win on the cheap, for me at least. So super nice to have that. Another thing before we jump in, anyone else still having this issue? I think might be a whale flex, just full acknowledgement, but ever since they released CM5, I've been researching daily, and I cannot get caught up at all for some reason. I don't know. I obviously had a lot of backlogged, as you can tell here, but I probably still have like another 2 weeks, or maybe even the rest of the month, who knows, before I'm done. Depends how many purchases I make. So let's go ahead and get to the main event, which is Zapp Melee Day 2. Now, before I actually get started, Jajaja7 on Reddit pointed out that it's not melee, it's melee, or melee. I don't know, one of those, melee. Apparently it's a French word, so melee. Maybe that's it. Melee. Zapp Melee Day 2. We are ready to get started. I'm not going to do it the whole time. I can't. I am French, and I don't know how to do a good French accent, I don't think. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's do a deck check. Look at it. There it is. It's the right one. It says Clash, but it's really for Melee. And we're going to use it, so let's go. Looks like we got Fusel off the start, and he's going to be playing a Wild Woman Jeff, most likely PK deck. I should actually just be honest here. I do know what he's playing because I'm using this in post, but I predicted that yesterday, so I'm trying to give it to you like I did. Overall, I was a little worried because I knew that we were going to be most likely going up against a PC wall, and I was quite entertaining with the name Fusel because it just sounds fun. Fusel. But knowing my ass, it's probably like, Falafel. I don't know. I waffled back and forth on this decision because we were going to be running into so much Motivate. I know that Zapp actually has the hijack, but if we let that wall get too far in front of us, it was going to be causing issues. So I was thinking about putting just another Zapp out, but right here, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put that back in my card deck, and my finger slipped, so I played PK. Let's see how that worked out for us, because we could always be in dire straits if we can't do something about it. So right here, I had the option either play another card, which would be able to take the hijack or make the combo. And in this situation, I decided to make the combo and take my luck at trying to take down Wild Woman Jeff, because the attack was going to be high enough that it did so anyways, and it made me feel like I could easily catch up with that PC wall, and taking down slot 2 was just a freaking gift. So now, with super confidence, I was able to play Zapp the Mythic, and I'm pretty sure I have to go one more round to make that, yeah. It's a smaller screen when I edit. And then we make the combo, and, oh shit, do I not plow through? I thought we plowed through. Well, it's fine. It worked out. We get a little variety on Zapp, get the little pack in there, and a little bit more motivation for them to add, but pretty much goes nowhere. So now we get to go ahead and actually do with the deed. There we go. Nice win. So far it has been a perfect game. So this would be a continuation of that. Let's see if we can keep the streak going, because we're going up against Zeke. Is it literally just ZK 586? I don't even know if I tried to pronounce it yesterday. So obviously before they make the photographer Klaus, I wanted to go ahead and just start breaking this thing up because they're stronger in numbers, and luckily in Melee, if they have the combo, they're going to make the combo, and they made it just a little bit too late. So I don't think I'm able to take it down right here, but we can definitely go ahead and get positioned to take the win. Going to definitely make another armed up next after we get through this. And slot 1 is still pretty tanky. You can tell that there is so much freaking motivate going to slot 1 because it's an actual combo and not PC. But we already primed so much that it was easy just to kind of plow through. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to take the win right here. Add a little bit more power because, you know, feed the beast that is PK. And slot 1 should have it. Nice. Alright, so on to level 28. If you saw, it had little coins there. Now we're going up against, someone in Arena I took on, but I always said, I think I put it in a few of my videos, I just had a bad feeling about. I will tell you, I'm not sure if I recorded or not, because I still have to put together another video for Arena, but spoiler alert, I lost when I finally went up against him because there wasn't many good options. Here, I really waffled because I didn't know if I can make the combo if we just saw continuous motivation, and I realized that there was so much health and there was so much hijack. Like, maybe Zapp alone could actually hang on and get through this. And with Wild Woman Jeff there, it actually worked out really well because you not only have your motivate, but then you also have your craze. So it's just like a 2-for-1 gift for those Zapps. And of course they are crippling, but it just doesn't leave me defenseless. And I really waffled here because I was like, man, I got to break through this wall, but maybe I can go just one more and just keep zapping it. Now, obviously, I have 3 Zapps out there. They have 3 PCs. It's time to do something. So I make the most reasonable choice, and I just kind of consider my options and see what the next card is. Yeah, I play Zapp. We're just going to make a wall of freaking Zapp here because it's worked so far, and I think I can take down slot 1. So let's see how it works out. 2-for-1, let's go. It worked perfectly. Who could have ever thought you take down a PC Wild Woman Jeff wall with just 4 raw Zapps? Only in Melee could you accomplish this. It is great. Sorry, Melee. Could you accomplish this? So now we actually start making the combos, and obviously I want to start throwing punches, put it in front of the weakest one. And that was because I can actually make some damage here and not feed the beast too long, which was slot 4. Because the split got to go with 1 more, and I think we get extremely low health on one of these things. And I feel like I had to patch the hole. Yeah, it looks like slot 1 is doing pretty bad. Even though, look at the freaking attack on slot 2 as well. That thing is pretty beefy, but luckily we're going to be taking down slot 3. And they're just gearing up for another one. And I'm gearing up for putting another combo out there because slot 2 now needs it. And you know what? Why not armed? Why not punch as much as possible because that has the best chance of actually clearing the field for us. So, how do we do? Slot 1, gone. Slot 2, down. Slot 3 for the win. Like pins, love it. That's freaking beautiful. Alright, up to level 29. And this is the part where it starts getting dangerous because the higher levels, you run into just solid PC walls and you have to really play smart to get through this. So we're going up against Fred Durf. As you know, he is, as you may or may not know, he normally does 2 addicted PCs, both Leela combos, both addicted, and they both have motivate. One is this one, the Food Addict Leela, and I think it's like Poplar Leela, and that one has a cheer all. So we're going to go ahead and bring out, it's that shield all, because I was thinking maybe you could do the Zapp kind of work like I was doing last time. But if you do that, then you can't let the cheer all get out there too much. So I think that if I do like 2 or 3 Zapps, then I start comboing, I should be able to go ahead and actually stay out in front of it. So do that math, and I was just like, all right, his arm combo has jab. I should be able to break through a sizable amount of it just with what's there. But I don't have any cripple all as well, so that's the hard part. I need to make the arm combo because I need to start punching through. I need to jab and get through the shield. But there's nothing I can do about the end there. So it's all about me trying to keep up with this monster that he is building. And check out slot 4, 78 attack. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now I'm on the ropes with my slot 2, and I cannot do anything at this point. I feel like I'm considering if I can do any help action that will actually go and keep me alive in any way, or even a Hail Mary. But there's just nothing I can do. So I think maybe I go with the cripple, the strategist Zapp. Maybe not. All right. Apparently I went PK just to try to catch it and put a block there, but obviously even slot 4 is just too much. Oh, it doesn't have motivate. It just says a cheer all and heal. That's why. It's a really good wall. Fred Durf is a hard one. I could take him on arena with my PK deck without a buff, but with a buff, where he is, it's just too hard. So a little bit of an upset, but I think we drop back down to 28 if I'm not mistaken. We are going to see in a second, actually. Collect our milestones. Yoink. Thank you. And yeah, 28. Cool. So let's go ahead and get back to the battles here. And who do we take on next? I phased. It's melee, so you play your character first, and I do like the fact that we are seeing the Pop Brownie one. I feel like I've played him before in Siege, and it was a real big pain. He has a few that he'll actually make combos, and then he also has this like Chris one. I think it's like the Vape one. That's an addicted combo, and it's a heal all. It's a real big pain, but if you get out in front of it, and it's, I don't know, melee, then you can definitely go ahead and start breaking through. There it is, yep. Pie Addict Chris, it's not the Vape one at all. It's just Pie Addict. Hijack, Cripple, and Heal All. Really deadly combination. Heal All in Cripple All wall. It's just great strategy for keeping yourself alive and bringing down your competitor to the point that they really can't do anything no matter what they're throwing at you. Lucky for us, it's melee. And we took the win. Slot 1. Very nice. Victory! Oh, I love trophies in the 4000s. That makes me feel so good because that's what you need to go ahead and actually get the win. So hopefully we're going to be in a good position. I actually don't remember. Do we? I don't know. Let's get through this one first. We're going up against Call Me Daddy, which I won't just say the last part. I'm not going to do it. Even if you beat me. Not yet. There's a punch card. You have to beat me 20 times before that happens. And not the autos. I have to see it. I have to feel that pain. And I might feel that pain here because that PK wall is already getting out in front of me. I was trying the Zapp approach here, see what I could do to actually keep up with it. Realized that was not going to be working, so I did my best to try to take down slot 1. The only issue is that their slot 4 is now 76 attack. So no matter what I do, I'm going to be in dire straits, and I lose my slot 2 and 3, and I die. So that round sucked. Call Me Daddy took the win. One more punch in the punch card. I don't know how many he has, but I'm going to do my best not to keep track so I don't have to honor that bet. There we go. Another milestone in the bucket. I think that was going to be the 4th one. And that was Zapp Melee Day 2. Let's go ahead and check the board, see where we actually landed, if we made top 100. But overall, it can be very, very competitive because Melee is just more competitive than Clash, because it's not about just the PCs. It's about how many cards you have of that character and how well you play them, what combos you pick. And it looks like there was a lot of high scores, but do I find mine? I do. I'm already in there right at the bottom. So I made the cut here, but the next 2 days are a lot. And just because I'm here right now makes no guarantee that I will be here tomorrow or I will be here on day 4. So if you're interested to see how that rise and fall goes, why don't you go ahead and tune the fuck in? Because if you've made it this far in the video, I always ask that you like and or subscribe so we can go after this tearjerker island, and maybe I can save myself an Elite Card Master Challenge, but there's only one way to find out if that happens, and that's to tune in next time for another exciting venture of Jerry Does Shit in Animation Throwdown. Well, that's all I got. So if you haven't hit, go ahead and get that in because you're in the last few hours, and I hope to see you in the next one. Love ya. Bye.